YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back in Total War Warhammer. We're going to be continuing the Kholek Sun Eater campaign. Just a couple quick things. Sorry that there's going to be a day every now and then in between when I get to upload. It should go away, I'm hoping sooner rather than later. I don't know exactly when, but basically I've got a huge project at work that could take up until June to get complete, which means that I'm going to be uploading stuff, but occasionally there may be a break where I wouldn't normally have a break in content, and it's just because every now and then I've been having to come home really late from work, and then I don't have time to both see my family and record, so on those nights I have to delay recording, but where I have time, I will obviously record. And again, it's not permanent, it is a temporary assignment that I'm trying to get done. And also wanted to say, if you do want to join the competition to win the computer I'm giving away, as all my videos recently, there'll be a link in the description. Go check it out. Let's get things started with Mr. Kholek the Sun Eater, who looks like we're sitting up here. We were chasing these armies of Osland, hoping to be able to sacrifice some more captives, but we'll wait and see if maybe these Varg scum will come on shore and give me an opportunity to sacrifice some captives. The AI is likely going to be avoiding me since I have a big stack full of elite units. So let's see. Yeah, there's some Varg armies. Maybe we should just attack them if we have the opportunity. How are we doing in terms of replenishment? Everybody's fairly replenished. We can move up to here. And the Varg might attack me just due to superior numbers. So let's hope that's the case, and like I said, it'll give us the opportunity to sacrifice some captives so I can go ahead and unlock Archaon, the Ever-Chosen, and get his own stack created so that we can have double the destruction. And once we get Archaon up and going, and we're getting lots of money, then we'll recruit Sigvald, and so on. There we go. So the Varg were trying to ambush me because they're not really 100% certain that this was a good idea to attack me. Ha! The one Varg that was there actually is going to pull off an ambush, which means that they'll be able to attack me like this, but obviously this is going to be hilarious. Other than protecting my Hell Cannon, which will be easy. So yeah, we'll just make sure and surround the Hell Cannons quickly, and nothing will happen. The Varg are gonna bounce off of us. Be like a wave crashing against a rock. So there's Kholek's armies. There you can see the Varg coming out of the hills. Let's pause it just so I can get a handle on my Hell Cannon. Okay, the Hell Cannons are in the back and they've got plenty of protection. Let's go ahead and hit play so that I have to play this real. Okay. I'm going to leave the Dragon Ogres to kind of help protect the Hell Cannons, and then we're going to go ahead and start rolling in here. Let's get my Sorcerer to work. That's probably going to be a little bit late. Let's attack this Lord. And I've got protection on the Hell Cannon. We caught a few other guys here, though it's not going to be anything spectacular. And our infantry's working these guys over. Let's go ahead and haul around there. Yeah, their Lord's going to be trapped. This is why I left some protection for the Hell Cannons. So my Dragon Ogres should be able to smash the Warhounds. Let's take these off fire at will. Choose a target. I'm going to put them on defensive so they don't run too far off. And we're already mopping up our enemies here. We're probably just going to be hitting trees with the Hell Cannons here. Oh, we actually made it through the forest there. There we go. Alright, so the initial army was knocked back. There's going to be reinforcements coming. Let's go ahead and move our Hell Cannons a little. I'm going to use my chariots to run down some of the fleeing units. Let's go ahead and form up a battle line. Yeah, I don't want those guys getting free shots on my chariots. Let's bring the chariots back this way. Alright, let's get my dragon ogres and shaggoths and everything all in one place. We're gonna have to get rid of these marauder horsemen. Marauder horsemen are actually kind of a pretty big nuisance when you're playing as Chaos because you don't have a lot of answers to them unless you're using them yourself, which is a waste of units in my opinion, but whatever. Just let them run away. We'll use magic on them or something. Got the hell cannons as well. So let's get this group of dragon ogres and shaggoths over here. There we go. So we got a little battle group put together. The AI is going to be bringing on the reinforcements. There we go. Now the hell cannons are rocking and rolling. All right. Yeah, like I said, the hell cannons should be perfectly suited to helping get rid of these things. There they go. Just save your ammo. They shattered. Okay, so now we just gotta wait on all the reinforcements to get here, which is gonna be pretty irritating. I'm not sure I'm willing to wait, though. Depends on... I mean, if there's a lot of marauder horsemen out here, though, that's kind of a problem. But if we just move our hell cannons this way, it should be okay. Let's do that. I'm gonna take all these guys. Group. There we go. I'm actually gonna put the horsemen into that group as well. So we'll get all my highly mobile units, and we'll get my not so highly mobile units. Move up the hell cannons. Okay. We're gonna go wreck these inbound reinforcements. There are some trolls, but the trolls won't be a match for my shaggoths. So we really won't even need our infantry for support, per se. I'm gonna go ahead and start moving all these guys this way. That way I have hell cannon support to hit the marauder horses. Let's come over here and we'll just start smashing up all the infantry. Okay, hell cannons, start doing your thing. I'm just gonna start crushing. Should be able to get away with some pretty blobby attacks. Alright, hell cannons are already getting some hits. Get some good lightning in there. There we go. Alright, we took out some of the chariots. Let's swing back around. Like I said, we can just blob up with this group here. It's really not going to hurt us. Hell cannons are doing their job beautifully. Let's actually go ahead and push up a little more. Okay, so group one is just pummeling their way through all this infantry. Go ahead and use the Power Stone and soak up all these winds of magic, because there's a beautiful opportunity here for a Pit of Shades. It's not really letting me cast it where I want. So it's not going to be that beautiful. But whatever. Speed it up, boys. Speed it up. Okay, we're basically just using our big blob to just crush everything here, and there's not much the AI can do about it. Get rid of some of these marauder horsemen out there in that flank. Yeah, that was kind of the idea of this army, is that I could just easily blob up my monster units and create a target for the cannons, and it will work quite wonderfully. Not to mention the sheer power of it can overwhelm most units with relative ease. Like all these marauders with great weapons. Really? The marauder horsemen just attacked me? Weren't real smart, marauder horses. Let's save the lightning until we get a target that's standing still. Go ahead and move up. There's a target for our lightning. Alright, we've actually got a decent opportunity for the pendulum if we... No, it's too late because they're blobbed up. Let's throw the pendulum out this way towards the horsies. There we go, got a little bit of a hit on it. Didn't do much though. Let's throw a Helm of Discord out here. Start throwing some other buffs. Got the Hellfire Sword. I've actually got a potion of toughness. Might as well just heal my hero while we're out here. Yeah, we haven't the slightest need for any of our infantry. All of the monster units here, combined with the cavalry, are going to be dishing and tanking so much damage that there's just really very little that the enemy armies could hope to accomplish by throwing themselves in like this. Even the trolls, very squishy up against this many Shaggoths. So you can see huge kills for all my cavalry / monster units, and a not so stunning victory over our enemies there. Like I said, that was like waves crashing onto rocks. They intended to ambush me, but like I said, it's like a wave ambushing a solid rock. It's going to take a lot more than that. So we're going to sacrifice the captives. Can we please get Archaon unlocked already? We stole a crown of command. Okay. Captives, killed in battle. Probably still no Archaon. It's just been downright infuriating. Golly, how close are we? We've got to be getting close. Well, we have 3 different armies to sacrifice the captives on, though. I'm going to do a lightning strike so we can sacrifice each one. So I'm going to auto-resolve and then sacrifice. Alright, the Helm of Many Eyes. Alright. Constant and affects allies in range to a 40-meter radius, 6 armor, and 8 melee attack. That's pretty big. Once again, lightning strike, so that we're only doing 1 army at a time. Sacrifice. How can we not have the level of sacrifice captives at this point? I mean, I've sacrificed so many captives since the beginning of the campaign. Alright, we got another luck stone. Let's see, recruit lord. This legendary lord will unlock following sacrifice of 10 septs of captives after the battle. I don't understand how we're not meeting that. I just got like 4 or 5 right there, and I've surely had that many up to this point. We also need to win the what you call it, oh, Kholek is level 30. Good grief. So we got freakish mutations done, which is good. I don't really need the aura size. I really wish I could undo all these buffs to the Marauders. If I had it to do over again, I would probably just not waste skill points on that. Charge bonus for chariots. Armor for chariots. That might be kind of a cool place to put it, if there's nothing else better down here. Casualties from attrition could be useful. I'm not too worried about attrition. Recruitment cost doesn't concern me. Enemy siege holdout time is, not really worried about it because we can just smash through them anyway. Let's go ahead and put the stuff on the chariots here. And then let's do the hard to hit, which should throw his melee defense up. I think that leaves Kholek in a pretty strong position. And then we can pick up the Manticore for our Shadow Sorcerer now. That's going to be pretty big. It's going to make him fairly powerful. Income from Horde building, sure, why not? And then we've got our Exalted Hero at level 10 now too. So we can get Foe Seeker, and let's start with Wound Maker. Work our way through Wound Maker and Scarred Veteran. Let's go ahead and end the turn. That was a pretty successful turn in terms of wiping people out and sacrificing captives, but still no Archaon. I don't know what else to do at this point. Like, I'm pretty certain I've sacrificed 10 sets of captives. Thank you. We had to end the turn. Like, thank goodness. It's like, what else do you want from me? Terrible chaos gods. All right. Let's go in here and recruit a lord. All right, finally, Archaon the Ever-Chosen. It's going to take a couple of horde growth, and there's going to be problems with attrition basically because we're competing with each other. I don't think it goes away if you're in a camp. It doesn't. But we're going to go ahead and throw both these into a... Well, we can't throw Archaon into a camp. What we're going to do is we're going to transfer a bunch of units from Kholek to Archaon. And I think, like, we'll probably do these. And we'll give him the Exalted Hero since he's already a sorcerer. We'll give him the Hell Cannons because I can regroup or retrain those. And we'll give him the small Dragon Ogre unit because I don't think I need that. And the Chariots, for that matter. Because I want to make Kholek kind of like a big monster army just for fun. So let's go ahead and exchange the units. And then we need to recruit... Archaon needs 4 more units, so I'm thinking 2 more Chaos Knights would be appropriate. And then probably a couple more infantry. So let's get some recruiting done here. So for Archaon, he probably needs some anti-large. So let's get a couple of Chosen with halberds. And a couple of Chaos Knights with lances. And it's going to take a couple of turns. Like I said, the attrition's going to eat us up a little bit. But it'll be alright. And then Kholek can just build his own army. And we'll send these armies off in different directions to go do some despoiling. Okay, we got one more turn to finish training the cavalry. Let's do that. Okay. So we now have a second stack. We're going to lose a ton of our... Well, I mean, our upkeep is going to go way up. So this is why you just despoil a bunch of money and sit on it. Okay. So now Archaon can get a full stack. I kind of think that this mechanic where you suffer attrition being in the same territory as each other is pretty idiotic, considering that the AI doesn't have to play by the same rules. And it kind of takes away, like, but it'd be pretty easy if you could just hoard together all of your chaos stuff. So I guess in some ways I kind of understand it. I'm going to come down here and just get across the border into a different province. I think if we go here, yeah, so Archaon is now out of that area, and then Kholek can go into an encampment and start recruiting. I mean, if I get attacked right now, all I've got is some Shaggoths and Kholek, but we could withstand pretty much most of an army. And Kholek's army is going to be ridiculous. We're going to get basically just a lot of Dragon Ogre Shaggoths. I mean, that's going to be pretty much the extent of it. Let's get some... Oh, if I have... Hang on, I think there's an achievement for having 10 Chaos Knights in one army, too. Let's go down and see if I can find it. Raiders, best raiders. Hang on, let's see. First among equals. Let's see, unnatural order, grand campaign. Wait, Lord. Hold on. Somewhere in here. Must be the ever-chosen win a campaign is chaos. Troll country. Keeper of the royal army. Law in the north. Swag and plunder. Siege and raise 100 settlements. Alright, here it is. Forged in Hell. Have at least 10 Chaos Knights in a single army. That we can do. And I don't know if it counts Chaos Knights with lances. Just to be safe, I'm going to do standard Chaos Knights. So, we'll just play it safe. And I can replace them with Knights with lances later, if that's what we decide we want to do. And we're going to need to build 5 Pillars of Skulls in order to get another achievement, which means that in every horde I need to build the building, the second tier building lets me recruit cavalry. Yeah, it looks like Nordland's going to send some troops to attack Kholek. Good grief, hurry it up. Alright, Musion, Varg. Yeah, I mean, if I'm attacked by that army, I can kill it with the several units that I have right here, and in one more turn, they certainly won't have a chance. So if they don't attack me on this turn, then they've lost their opportunity. That is for certain. It's a little bit risky for me to push in here, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. And we're going to take out Zavastra. So Archaon, going to give him some chances to rank up and loot some money for us. It's not going to be much loot. We're going to go ahead and raise and revel here because there's not enough loot to make this worth it. We got the Featherfoe Torque. It's not going to be wildly useful. So for Archaon, we're going to unlock Fireball. And then we'll come down here and unlock Cascading Firecloak and Flaming Sword of Ruin. Should be quite useful. Alright, got some replenishment because we did the raise and revel. And we need to earn some money, so I think we may take Archaon and try and sack Kislev. So like I said, we're going to need to get some money out of this to make up for the big losses we're taking now. And even bigger losses on the next turn because of all the cavalry and monsters that I'm recruiting. The dwarves are going to be rich for plunder. We could send Kholek to start wrecking them. Yeah, Nordland did not attack me, so they are now dead for all intents and purposes. Yeah, look at that, we're losing 5,700 per turn now, so we're going to have to earn quite a lot of money for the horde. Let's see here if there's anything else I can build. The troll lair. This arcane vortex would be nice. It unlocks Forsaken. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let's do that, and then we'll attack the Nordlanders on the next turn. Let's make a move towards Kislev. So we'll go ahead and move up a little bit, and then camp so we can get a little bit of replenishment. And we should be able to handle Kislev. So I'm going to go ahead and end one more turn here. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of something real quick. Raid Middenheim? Why would I care about raiding Middenheim? I can just destroy Middenheim. How about that? So we're encamped. Let's go see what we can do to Kislev. It says they have some pretty good chances. I heavily beg to differ. I would like to get some towers put together. Maybe a ram. So let's do a little bit of sieging there with Archaon. We don't want to take too long because we're going to be losing a lot of money. And it won't be worth our time. We finished building this. Chaos Corruption. The local. Hang on. What was that? The Feral Manticores, Forsaken. Holy crap, we can get Manticores and Chaos Spawn with this as well. That's going to be hilarious. Let's go ahead and build the magic rift while we're at it. But then we got to get off and earn some money. We got to start earning money faster than we're losing it. And Archaon's going to need to wreck a lot of settlements to get enough horde growth in order to basically build up some more buildings. We probably need to go ahead and check off the horde growth stuff for Archaon before we get too much into all the magics for him. Alright, so we finished Herald of Doom. Weapon strength for Chaos Knights and melee attack for Chaos Knights. Let's do that. Hang on, wait a minute. Recruitment cost. Okay, I was hoping it was upkeep cost. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish that research. Kholek has done what he needed to do here. Let's move against the Nordlanders. He doesn't have a very big army, but his army is going to be pretty stupid strong. So it'll be alright. And I'm waiting here to get the right siege equipment. We're losing money at a fairly rapid clip, but there's some dwarf settlements and other stuff that we can make some pretty good cash off of. Okay, so Norden, we're gonna wreck it. Get this armor piercing damage. Let's give that to I guess the sorcerer for now. Yeah, this is worth nothing, so I'm gonna raise and revel. And then let's just move on over to Salzenmoon, because we'll probably get some better loot off of it. How many turns do I have to at least get? We've got one set of siege towers, and we're one turn away from more, so let's go ahead and continue the siege. We should make some decent money off of Kislev, unless someone else has already wrecked it. Alright, so our metal sorcerer, misdirector, block armies. Income from all buildings, local region. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, so we completed an objective. That's good. It gave us a little bit of extra. Alright, got a next chapter here, so we just need to raise more settlements. And we will soon be doing just that. There's quite a few enemies here. This is interesting. It's actually giving them better than fair chances of destroying me. I kind of find that hard to believe, honestly. Can these guys really stop me? I could do a lightning strike and screw them over, but I really want to try and kill all these guys. Yeah, I have a pretty fairly limited size of army, but it may still be fun. Let's try it. This will be interesting. Test our limits. There's going to be a lot of Empire forces, but the raw power of my army is pretty absurd. And as long as we keep the handgunners in check, I really don't think that there's anything that the enemy can do to stop me, and my sorcerer will be safe in the air. We're going to get a lot more Chaos Knights in this army. Okay. We're gonna rush up and get to work. There's a witch hunter. That's hilarious. We'll give him a good smashing. Let's go ahead and fast forward for just a second so that I can get to the stomping a bit quicker. May proceed to kill the enemy lord. Knights swing on past the flank. Manticore swing to the back. Okay, the enemy lord is caught. We're gonna give him a very quick killing. Looks like the AI is trying to retreat to a defensive position. Let's try and pull their infantry into this fight. We're gonna have to back up a little bit with our knights because we're getting close to these reinforcements. Let's swing out this way. Alright, we've turned the enemy here. This is good. Let's keep our manticore safe. Let's pull him back here. Again, keep the cavalry at a safe distance. Just keep them away from the guns. This big blob is where the action's going to be. And the more we get the enemy to blob up here, the more we can do stuff like this. Just keep the Chaos Knights back away from the skirmishers temporarily. There we go. That's going to get a ton of kills for us. Where was the Witch Hunter? Can't spot the Witch Hunter at the moment, but... Alright, let's get up here, start doing some more killing. Okay, let's swing to the back now with the Knights. Okay, hit all these handgunners. Okay, let's use our Power Stone, Arcane Conduit. Let's get our Knights back here to the skirmishers. I'm going to chase the handgunners as a highest priority. Continue to swing around with the Chaos Knights. We are doing perfectly well here. We just need to get our Sorcerer involved. Let's get a little pendulum action here. Oh wait, I didn't mean to overcast it. That was kind of a mistake. There's a good Pit of Shades. Alright, we got our Knights around the edge. Okay, so now we're getting some serious work done. The Pit of Shades is really working its magic. We're up to 301 kills. And we can start to wipe out more of these skirmishers. And the main Nordland army is pretty much smashed by dragon ogres. Okay, let's bring all of our Chaos Knights. Actually, 2 of you get on these guys down here. Okay, let's keep working our magic here. Alright, perfect. We're gonna kill the Witch Hunter just in case he's got the accusation. We've got these 2 guys. Well, actually, screw the Witch Hunter. Get back here and save our cavalry. Let's come back in here with the Filth Mace and the Helm of Discord. Okay. So we should be able to terrorize some of these units here, hopefully. It's not working as well as I wanted, so let's send more units in. Okay. Let's take these cavalry, get them on the move again. Alright, we brought all of our dragon ogres back this way. There's probably some great swords in here from where those reinforcements came in. Yeah. So there may be a little bit stronger holdout. Let's get... I wonder if I can get back in the air with my Sorcerer. Arcane Conduit. I want to get some more kills there. Some lightning out there. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. That did it. So, yep. The, the auto-resolve gave themselves much better chances than they deserved there. Kholek got 107 kills. Look at these Dragon Ogre kills. Just absurd. And then the the Shadow Sorcerer having racked up 496 kills. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, there is very, very little that the Empire or Nordland or whoever these guys are can do. to stop this type of destructive force. Really, sacrificing the captives isn't worth much. Well, at least we got some decent loot off them. It's enough to support us for a turn. If I kill the captives, I get leadership. Might as well sacrifice them. I mean, there's no reason not to.
Not likely.
So let's just see what happens at the end of this turn. I think that's about all the time I have. And then hopefully next turn we can hit Kislev here with... let's continue the siege. End the turn. So I think Archaon's about ready to get his first battlefield action. Maybe on the next episode we'll get a chance to play through that with him. But we now have 2 stacks. Kholek stack is going to be more of a monster stack. And Archaon will have a more traditional chaos army, I guess, if there is such a thing as a traditional chaos army. Look at Kislev, they sent some reinforcements down here to help. We will fight this on the next one, so we're going to continue the siege. We can easily take those guys out, I believe. Especially since we have the towers and stuff to get our folks to the wall alive. And then Kholek should have 1,000 Mund or whatever it is easily in check here. I don't think the lightning strike helps any, but let's just auto-resolve. It's going to screw us over, but we'll be alright. I say we'll be alright, as long as there's not any large enemy armies around. We're not going to raise and revel because we want the loot. So we're going to sack and raise, and that'll give us over 3 turns worth of sustenance, basically. The only problem is now we need to do a whole lot of replenishing. So yeah, we'll have to start working on that. Yeah, see, there is a Varg army nearby, but I don't think they can reach us on the next turn. So we'll have to do some replenishment. Maybe by we'll figure it out. We'll get some replenishment done. It won't be the end of the world. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you next time with some more fun Chaos campaign action.